Sam Rivers, the legend, truly. Such a gifted, unbelievably sweet and wonderful person. And, how I met Sam was I'd put a couple iterations of an idea of a band I was, trying to make happen in Jacksonville, Florida. I had this idea and vision for this particular type of, style and sound, and I just couldn't get it together right. And so I decided I'm going to go out and find the right players to do this and bring this thing together. And I'd gone into this little tiny bar or pub where this band was playing at Jack's Beach called Pier 7, and there Sam was on the stage with his band, killing it on the bass, and I went, oh my gosh, this guy's amazing. And in my mind, it was you had to start with the rhythm section, the bass and the drums, and didn't know who I was going to meet first to put this idea together. Didn't know if it'd be the drummer or the bass player, but it was the bass player. I saw Sam play and I was blown away. He's playing a 5-string bass too. I'd never really seen someone using a 5-string bass, and he was so smooth and good, and he stood out, and I could hear nothing else but Sam. Everything disappeared besides his gift. And I went up to Sam after the show and I said, hey man, you're unbelievable. I got this idea for this band I want to do, and kind of threw it out there and told him what I wanted it to be. And he looked at me and he says, Killer, I'm in. Let's do it. I was like, oh my God. Well, let's do it. And, that's kind of how things started to come together. I had a bass player. And after me and Sam been jamming around and messing around for a bit, I started looking around for other players and things. And Sam said, well, my cousin John's a killer drummer. He's a jazz drummer. He should jam with us. And I said, well, jazz would be great because it'll give us that kind of beat we want, that kind of, that swag. And so I met I met John,